I'm running for governor because it's what is right for the state of Mississippi and best for my children and grandchildren. That's why I'm running for governor. You ought to live within your means. At some point, you've got to say no. And we're at a tipping point in this country. We're at an economic tipping point with about from my point of view, a 2 to 4 year window to grab a hold of our country or sacrifice through just pure financial meltdowns, losing your freedoms. That's how close we are. Our total accumulated deficit is $13.8 trillion right now. Our gross domestic product is $14 trillion. So the relationship for total accumulated deficit in GDP is basically 1-to-1, 100% relationship, 100% ratio. Greece tumbled at 123%. Iceland went down in the mid-120s. So we're at a point, and we're on a trajectory that we're at serious risk. And make no mistake about it, whoever's governor, whoever's president after 2012 elections, they better grab hold of it. We're currently, this particular budget year, we're spending 41 cents out of every dollar is borrowed money. You can't do that. You can't do it in this business. We can't do it at home or in our business. It's not realistic. And it's, I think, criminal for our children and grandchildren.
Since you're a private business person, what can be done in Mississippi to make a more market-friendly environment for businesses who are already in the state so that they can grow and thrive?
When you're looking at what attracts people to a state or what makes someone that's already here want to grow and expand and reinvest, 80% of most economic development and most job growth comes from your existing businesses. You hit a home run with a Toyota or a Nissan or what's going on at the State Port and Gulfport right now. Those are home runs, those are visible. But day in and day out, the bread and butter of growth in a state, growth in the economy comes from just day-to-day operations of small businesses growing. I'd rather see 100 businesses add one person because that means there's a broad brush, a broad growth going on in a region than I would a company come in with 100 new jobs. Jobs are super important, they're very important, but the job growth of existing industries is mandatory. What makes that environment good? A consistent regulatory environment, tax environment, an environment that if somebody comes in, a small business, and that is what drives this state and drives most of America, a small business is going to make a new investment in a press or in a piece of equipment or in a new building or perhaps expand and add 12 employees. If they're going to take that chance and take that risk, they need to know that the reward is going to be that the laws are not going to change on them midstream. The regulatory environment, the permitting environment, the tax environment is not going to change. They're going to be able to know as they get up every morning, if I get up and I work hard and I do what I'm supposed to do and I do my job right, I've got a chance to succeed. That's what fosters growth. It's an environment that people know is consistent, and it's an environment that people understand that if they invest, their investments are protected and the growth of jobs is protected. If somebody goes to work for you, they have the opportunity to know that their job's probably going to be there in the morning.